Hello, welcome back. Right, I have figured it out what the problem was. Yes, I have. Right, so we need to... Did I scan both sets of fields? I can't remember. Ah, we were waiting for the... Yeah, to me that should have popped by now, so... I think something's wrong with a few different things on this map. We've done that. Yeah, but yeah, let me finish what I was saying. Yes, that... Let's just do a bit more work on that. It's not... Really isn't. It's still very high. Yes, it's grass that's planted. It is. That is definitely what the problem is. Yeah, that's better. That's much better. Brilliant. Yes, if you look at the map this away and go and switch grass off, it shows grass. Most people know that if you switch grass off, it shows the grass. So, I was immediately going into panic mode, and then I thought, yeah, but grass just sits at the bottom of the field, so although I've done it, I'm not obviously going to be mowing it, but the other 2/3 of the field would be fine, and it shouldn't, the harvester should have no problem because it can't pick grass up. So yeah, that is a point actually. Let's have a look at the weeds situation. Yeah, I think if we've got weeds, we want to be running over that. The one thing I am going to say is, obviously you've got to imagine that this is really a month, not a day. So therefore, although the game cannot possibly show you that the weeds are growing, but they are. So there are little weeds that are invisible to our eyes. So bottom line is, we need to be grabbing the Treffler. So let's grab that. Oh, that reminds me, we do need to grab the... Yeah, we're going to need the telehandler. Which... Yeah, and we're also going to need the big back handler. So we need to put this in the silo and grab the big bag winch, not big back handler. I'm doing it again. I thought I'd learnt my lesson on that. Right. Smashing. At least we've got that right. Right, we should leave this over here, I think. This is probably going to be the most likely spot that this is going to be used. Ooh, okay. Didn't think of that. Okay. With the weight of that being... Yeah, right, okay. Let's go grab the big bug winch. Now that is going to be problems, so we might need to rejig that. Yeah, because we're going to need that for what I'd got in mind for this side loading. Yeah, that's still not right either. Let's get this right. Well, we've got a few minutes. I was seemingly in too much of a rush yesterday. No, it had actually been a long session, if I'm honest. It really had. It's not too bad actually, no. I agree with what I said yesterday. A lot of that's shadow and stuff. There's not much real horribleness now. That is though, that is there, and I think the... No, it's still letting me do it. And likewise, let's just soften that. Right, that'll do. You're wasting money. It does look better though. We did bring it across. I wasn't sure we did, but yes. Excellent. Right, we also need to do the gardens. That is the one thing I want to... Now I think they're special, aren't they? In editing, I was paying a bit more attention to what it was saying about the solid fertilizer, manure and that type of stuff, so... Right. Remind me, why did I grab this? What was I trying to do? Oh, yes, the Treffler. Yeah, we need to be lifting this up. use a building to push this up against it, will game physics allow you to do such a thing? That is the question. And the answer to that would be yes. Absolutely amazing. Well done, Giants. Yeah, fantastic. Right, so we need to grab the Treffler, and I do think you will do nicely, Massey. I don't think the Treffler's got that big a requirement, if I remember rightly. Right, we need to make a course. Right, so then. Nice, what was this? Yeah, just rolling. Which, unfortunately, I'd made the cardinal mistake. You can only roll grass when, like any other seed. So it will say needs rolling forever. We'll lose that slight bonus. It should always do a grass field. Yeah, that is true, and I did not do it. So, let's at least get this going. So, it is... create job. That's perfect. Open generator. 15.2, one tool, and I should say 4 headlands, generate. Amazing. So this is 20A, if I remember rightly, what I was using. 20A, save course, activate. We probably could have used 15.2 meter weeder. Probably could have used the 15 meter course from that, if I'm honest. Let's just make sure we're good. And that this can cope. And I was right. Smashing. Is he struggling? Let's have a quick look at that, the Treffler. I'm sure that's not. Weeders. Right next door. Treffler. 150. Yeah, it's got enough. Definitely. Smashing. So that's the weeding being done. We need to do the same up there. So that's going to be grass on that side too. Let us go and sort out the... Now that is a point. I think it's down at the shop still, isn't it? Let's go grab... No, the other John Deere, the faster one. That one. Mind you, the fastest one is... 8750. The Voltra. Let's grab that. Although, no, I think actually the John Deere and this one, the faster of the two, is... Yeah, exactly the same, so I could have grabbed that one. I'll zoom out a little bit. Yeah, those worked a treat, apart from the fact that obviously one of them was on grass. So it happens, yeah, it's my fault. Totally my fault. It really is. Right. Yes, so my first hooray into being a farm manager. Never, well, I have done this, just never showed the content. I wasn't happy. Did it on Elm Creek. Right, so then. Yeah, we want the water, but we may as well take this on the front as well. Getting more and more equipment across. I think I've ever had this. No, I have. I have had the Abbey. I've got it on Greenlands. Yeah, I'm very unsure whether Greenlands has reached the end of its life. The numbers are dwindling somewhat now, so I'm, yeah, keep my eye open. I'm not going to do any more sessions on Greenlands for a week or so. I'm going to keep my eye on the numbers to see, because sometimes the numbers can appear a few weeks later, but some Let's Plays just gradually dwindle and interest sort of wanes. So yeah, I shall probably do a finale to Greenlands if no one is... Yeah, I've got a lot of Let's Plays where they are really... No, that is really bad. Yeah. Oh well. Okay, let's... Right. Ooh. Let's drop the fertiliser spreader over by the fill point. The multi-fruit, yeah, buying station. That's the word I was looking for. It is. Stick it in between these two. It's quite safe there. It's not hurting anybody. Right, so water. Yeah, we should wait till third growth stage for the grass. I'm quite pleased with that. I couldn't see any blemishes really. Yeah, no, that's just proper field edges. That is. I can live with that. It's the brown horrible patches that I don't. Now there is a bit of a no going around this. Oh, that's better than I thought. Yeah, I think we may. I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's just paint the green just around that, just so as aesthetically it doesn't look awful. Yeah, just a couple of little tiny blobs, I think. Painting green. Yeah, it just takes that horribleness away where you can see it's like brown. Yeah, that'll do. It's nothing special. Right, let's start filling. Why are you not coming up with fill? You can definitely have water. Do we need to open a cover? Oh. Ah, it's a mod again. It's not showing me the filling thing. I've got a mod on. I'm so used to being there that I'm watching for the mod to tell me I can fill when I can still fill. Right, so first things first. We need to do these, and then we need to, yeah. No, I've not ever had the Emitana one. Now they look rather dead to me, but then I suppose surely that's what the watering is supposed to do, or do we do something to the water? Is there something that I need to do here? Ah, open door. Well, I presume it's supposed to pop water at that point there. Surely. Well, we aren't getting any fill mark, anything come up. Oh, please don't tell me something else I need to do a bit of research on before. You would have thought it was, unless it doesn't like the Abbey. I suppose that is also a thing. Nope. Well, if this doesn't work soon, yeah, I'm leaving it, because the last thing I always say this, when you get a problem like this, it's something for investigating off camera until you discover what it is, because otherwise it gets boring very quickly for people when something goes wrong like this. Well, we've got the water, I'll have to do a bit of research because something's not quite right there. Right, so what can we do? Animals are happy, Treffler's busy. Should have bought that other one, you know. I kicked myself. There were two that came on sale and I only bought the one. Because I thought, oh, it's not that good a thing, and I suppose I could buy another one properly, I suppose. But oh, is that floating? It is. We need to fix that. Yeah, I've gone too mad now. I can see the gap underneath that. It's flying. Let's fix that. We need to just do some little tiny razors underneath there. Why are you not raising? seem to want to lift at the back bit. No, it doesn't. Some reason it doesn't want to do it at the... Yeah, you can zoom in quite well actually. Let's just try that again. I think that is about as good as it's going to get. Yeah, it's not terrible. It's definitely could. It was worse, but it's not. Yeah, there's a tiny. Yeah, I think that is as good as it gets. It is. Yeah. Right. Okay. I know what we can do. We could go and grab some equipment. That is one useful thing, and get it off the shop's front, because I'm quite sure they'll be very happy with that. Let's grab 2 or 3 with follow me, and we'll go at least do that while the Trefter's busy, because there's nothing we can do until that's done. And then we shall sleep through. Yeah, I was going to buy those other 2 fields, and then I started thinking, yeah, we can't have. We've made it tough for ourselves with the. No, that's not what I wanted to do. No, it's not that. It's. Oh, I've not got follow me on. Of course. Ha ha ha. I haven't. That's true. Oh. Right. So it looks like we're doing this the old-fashioned way. I suppose we could send. Yeah, we could actually. That is true. We could send the workers to the shop. That still works. We can do the base game stuff. So that's not bad, that's not actually. I'm quite pleased with that. I'm quite pleased by our farmyard. I am, it's, yeah. Right, so set destination to the shop. And we will grab the other John Deere ourselves. That's John Deere. Yeah, and we'll go and grab some stuff. A couple of items at a time. Ferry across, and at least we're doing something useful. Yeah, there's not much we can do. We've literally, at least we've sowed everything, and yeah, I'm quite pleased with the yard. It's looking something like a farmyard, not like my normal trick of not having, yeah, where I don't do anything. You can often leave a Let's Play without me putting a shed down. No, there aren't many like that. Hobos Hollow. Right, fantastic. Elizabeth has finished her task. Let's grab a mower each, I think. Is there anything I can stick on the front? No, there isn't. Oh, it's not as much here as I... Yes, we can't move the... We shall have to ask this shop if we can have the sugar beet left on the front. Right, let's move you back over to the farm. Set destination. You don't like going on. Yeah, let's stick it on the road. It's weird, they don't seem to like. They don't seem to like if you send it onto the farmyard. Unless I was on the building or something, it is possible. Right, we'll come and get the last thing ourselves. I've loaded a few more mods, mainly equipment. Yeah, not. I've tried to steer clear of script-based mods. So it's mainly extra trailers, and I'm doing only a few at a time. I do about 5 or 6 every single time I come onto the map, and yeah, I've not had any fail the last 3 or 4 times I've come onto the map. As I say, because they're not script-based mods, I'm trying to see. But the trouble is, if I stick 20 mods on, you can guarantee why you keep doing that. Right, now these I would have thought could have gone in the mowers are small enough that these can easily go into these nice small sheds, which was my idea originally. And they are quite long, so you can put an implement plus the tractor in, which is quite useful. Right. In fact, Yes, let's go grab the John Deere. Rescue the farmer's sunflowers from this damage and the dance that these sunflowers seem to be doing. Glad we can't damage the farmer's crop, or yeah, we'd be in serious trouble. Right, let's stick that back. Go and get the last piece of equipment from the store. Not bad, actually. Yeah. I think I can fit probably at least 3 things in. If I could probably tightly do 4, but I think 3 is a comfortable thing looking at this. Right. Windrower. I think we're fairly well there. I do also realise what I did. There was the ideal harvester, and I said, oh, we've already got a starting harvester. I thought, yeah, that starting harvester was probably worth quite a lot of money. You could have bought a massive harvester with quite a good discount if you'd have thought about it. Trouble is, the headers on the big ones are, and I am trying to keep hold of the money. So can I push that back? I know it's a little bit naughty, but just trying to think of the sharp. Still get to that as well. So hopefully at some point we'll get a rope drop. Very specific. I just call it a journey of faith. It is true, actually. I did get that sort of feeling, whereas you never know. So you never know. We shall see. It may happen, then again it might not. Right, smash it, and there we go. We've left the shop alone, apart from that one thing that we have an agreement that we can stay there. They are looking out for a harvester on sale for us, our farm, so they're happy to keep hold of that until the day that they find us one. Trust me, they are looking. They wish us to buy off them. They do, which is another reason why I'm keeping hold of the money. Yeah. Right. Last piece of equipment. Let's see how the tractor's doing as well. Let's have a look. How are you doing, Betty? How close are you to... Ooh. Not far off finishing. Let's just have a quick look at your lines. Ah. Well, there you go. No, don't bother folding. No, don't bother folding. We're going to manually do this on ourselves. We will. So this is going to be a very strange looking field when it pops in the morning, because some of it's going to be grass. Yeah, if you look, wheat, grass. So that is the problem. Right, anyway, yes. I'm going to say my words again. I'm going to a brief time lapse. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Excellent, there we are done. Smashing. Right, I think I'm quite happy with that. Stick this away. Now this needs to be in the bigger one because this is high. And try to be a little slower on letting this go, not like last time. That was mega. I always find this Massey's engine sounds like it's racing a bit too much. Yeah. One of these needs repairing. Or both. Let's have a go. I do like this, I'm quite pleased with this. It's yeah, makes a change from having the toolbox mod. I do like the toolbox mod, don't get me wrong, but it is nice to showcase other mods. I've always said that. It was the Trefler. Smash it. Yeah. Right, let's stick that away. Whoa. Why have we got the camera angle like that? Yeah, let's stick this in the bigger shed. I don't somehow think this will fit under those. Not quite, no. It's the only downside to that. But luckily there are only mowers and things like that that are this high, so it says maybe some big trailers as well. Yeah, let's pull over, that's not waste space. It's big, but it's not that big. Very good value though, I might add. Very good value. Very good detail as well. Right, smashing. I think we shall sleep until morning. Let's just check the animals. I seem to recall I needed to stick some... No, I didn't. It is on full. Yeah, it is. Slurry. 9,583 already. Sleep through till morning. And we will eventually mix our own, definitely. We're going to keep... I think we're going to buy the loose straw in, though. I was thinking about this. Our model, everything we produce is for our energy business. It really is. So, it's still not very nice there. No. So I've got that in the way, though. I will do it later at some point. That corner, though, is not going to... Yeah, nothing's going to happen to that. It doesn't like it. The only thing I could do would be to level, and that's going to muck around with all the ground painting and everything then. Right, so let's just sleep through till morning. Let's see if there is anything. Sometimes you get drops later in the day. Imagine it's not later in the day. Oh, wow. My favourite. But I was looking at the sprayer. We do need a sprayer. We don't need a Fen 1100, even though I would love it. It's seriously... If we bought that, and then over the next couple of days, yeah, we'll go 28 if we were like, we're gonna stick to the scene spray can be ignored for a while. Yeah, we'll do that. Remind me, I did. Right, I didn't. No, we haven't got a sprayer. No, we haven't. We have now, but we didn't have. So that was excellent. I'm really glad I looked. Right, let's go sleep through till morning. And we shall see the horrible grass and thing field. I'll go and have a look in person at the... Yeah, I don't know how I did that, but I did. I must have kept one of them on grass, obviously. Wally. Ooh, that's one more month, and that will... Yeah, I'm not going to do much more. We're going to feed the animals, but I just want to see if this... Yeah, this is going to look very peculiar, I'm sure. Yes, it is. Yeah. Oh well, it is what it is. Yeah, what we'll do is we will cut the grass once when we've cut the crop, just so as we get everything off of it, and then we'll obviously replant yeah, a proper crop and be far more careful with our things than we were with this one. Right, what has dropped this morning? The axial flow. Now how much... Because this is the big one. How much would we get for our harvester? Bearing in mind, yeah. I think we'll do it. I tell you, I've got to be honest, but obviously we're sort of cashing in on the second-hand value of our of the harvester. Let's grab the header as well. I'm not sure if I can grab that. I knocked it in time. I do like their angles to be right. Let's see if we can nudge that. No, it's not moving. Okay, let's try this another way then. There's more than one way to skin a cat. There is. Smash in. Let's take this to the shop. We shall see. We should get a little bit more than 91. If we get 100 odd thousand and that's 150, then I'll be well happy, because that is of a calibre that is far outclasses this. And I'm still very grateful to Lancy Boy for all the equipment. Yes. Now, Lancy Boy is a map maker that I have had the utmost respect for a long time. Oak Hill, yes, and Dalton Farm was one of my firm favourites in FS19. So yes, whoa. So yes, I'm not surprised. I didn't realise that it was a Lancy Boy map, and it was an FS19. I did my homework, I did check. So yes, it is a fantastic map. It always was. Not right. Where are we need to go to? Remind me. Over there. Smash it. Now let's make sure before we do this that we can still. It's not dropped off. Right, we'll buy it now before it does, and we don't want twin wheels. I want standard. Yeah. And how much? It's only 10,000? 10 tons. That's, yeah. Do you know? I can buy. Right, yeah, I'm going to show you. Yeah, I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. Right, let's sell. And let's sell for 101. And let's sell for 24. Okay, right, let's just say, let's have a look in the harvester section, because I like, this is my favourite harvester, starting harvester. It is. Now so that's the axial flow, that's the one, the very one, and it is 449. Now my favourite is, yeah, it is slightly smaller, but it can cope with. So actually this is even a bigger one. So maybe it is worth the extra. Because this can, if that's, yeah, it is quite possible that that is going to cope with things that mine wouldn't. It's just a shame, because I can actually have a bigger, oh, I don't want twin wheels. I can have a bigger grain thing on the modded one than I can on this one, but we'll stick with that. That isn't the end of the world. We shall, yeah, we don't need to harvest yet, so I think we'll ask the shop if we can leave this round the back until we can. Oh, that reminds me, we need to repair it. Let's go do that. Yeah. Yeah, no doubt the header this can probably cope with. That modded one can cope with at least an 8.5. Brilliant. Okay. Yeah, we should park this around the back until such a time as we can pick a header up from the shop. Right, so we've got that. Should we pick that up? Should we be good? Let's grab you. Let's be good. Let's go get that. I'm really chuffed with that sprayer. Now we've got the mechanical weeder and the sprayer as well. That is really good. Obviously the sprayer is twice as quick because it's twice as big. The boom is almost twice as big as the 15-meter Trefler. Obviously it does cost, but sometimes at a certain point in a let's play, your time is more precious than saving a bit of money. Sometimes. At the minute though, using the Trefler would just cost us a few, maybe a couple of hundred in wages. So it was well worth doing. Right. Fantastic. Let's get this home. Well, we do seem to be favouring John Deere. And it's not, it is the look of the draw, the look of the drops, you could say. It is, but we certainly have a heavily John Deere set of equipment. For those who always thought that I didn't like John Deere, I've never said that. I have always been quite vocal. I just said that the cases, the lower end cases, were better bang for buck, and I do stick to that. Yeah, the 7250 and the Magnum have been my buddies because they outmatched the John Deere's for price point. Yeah, in my opinion. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Yeah, I may be wrong. But, that reminds me, animals. Yeah, let's have a look. How much do we need? I would say it's not far off. Yeah, I'm just loath to let that tractor go, but hey ho, it is what it is. We could do the bits of more TMR. Let's go grab. We'll keep this field. It's going to be kept under here anyway. Right. Yeah, and I'm going to keep that 15 tons, 18 tons that we bought last time as our emergency set. I am. Oh, wow, that feels so weird when you can see the grass at an angle. Oh well, it is what it is. Wow, this is slow. Still, it's okay for this type of job. Keep saying that. And I do mean it. Right. Yes, I am thinking of buying the Mahindra, but yeah, the new Mahindra, but that's the point, it won't be on this Let's Play because I am putting things in sparingly, so yes. Yeah, I'm leaving those doors open because it's letting air in for the cows and it has bars to stop them coming out, so it's not the end of the world. I'm quite happy. Right. Yeah, I'm quite chuffed that we've had this. I actually quite like the detail on this shed. That reminds me, how much slurry have we got? 19 tons. Now that is a point. Yeah, so far we haven't really got any other trailer, have we? Right. Well, there's very little we can actually do. Tomorrow morning we can cut our grass, though it'll be third growth stage. Including, yes, I shall probably manually or create a little tiny field for now on this section here as well. Yeah, I shall. But I am going to end the session. We're going to go through till tomorrow morning. We shall see what's in the sales. We shall feed our animals. And we shall leave it at that point. For the next session, we will do all of the mowing, which shall be the last. Yeah, it is actually. It is the last. Oh, that is true. I don't like cutting it on the. But it is our first year, so you would. I have said that lots of times. It is true. Right, let's sleep through to morning. And we're going to go to 9. Oh, of course. Yes. So we need to go through to 9:40 before it'll let me sleep because it went to 9 o'clock in the morning. Right, let's try that again. Seriously? It is. It is. I did wonder. It's almost. It's if you move from the spot where you did the sleep anywhere, it seems to allow you to sleep. It's bizarre. Never seen anything so ridiculous. Do you know? Right, smashing. Yeah, that is beautiful. That is the golden colour of the perfect grass. So yeah, we shall get this chopped. Next session we have flickering. We obviously shan't be cutting the grass on the other field. We should be waiting till, I think it's July next year, isn't it, to do the proper harvest. Right. Do we need a... That is fast. Now, that's a point. Yeah, we do need to be looking for a header. Does it matter that it's a Massey? Tell you what, actually, yeah, that is the other thing. The combi plough, I wouldn't mind buying that. It's, yeah, 6 instead of 10. Mind you, I can buy a 6 metre for that. So no, I am going to avoid that. This we're going to do a test with. I always say this when I'm going out. Right, yeah, let's do the animals first though. That's the one thing I do want to do. I want to keep them topped up. I don't want to be forgetting those. It's not like we have to water them as well. It's quite nice that we... Let's have a look. Ooh, we're getting milk through already. Smashing. Right, dairy. We need to put a dairy down then. Now that we're beginning to produce. Slurry's getting there as well. Yeah, smashing. And that's nearly full. It is. I'm happy with that. Right, smashing. So that's the cow's happy. Yes, we should have to place a dairy. Or... No, I would like to place a dairy. And I would like to... Yeah, actually that is a point. Let's save the game quickly. Because this is a test. I always say this, like we all would when you come out of the game. Last thing, you can sort of do things to see. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a test. This won't be here next time. We're going to stick down. I'm going to do some comparisons with two. Obviously you can only do this by placing them. So, right, there are 2 dairies. One I've already placed. It's that one, isn't it? The dairy. I think that's the basic dairy that you get with the game, isn't it? And there is the new one, the one that Milmond. It's not in, of course it's not. No, I need to... Yeah. These are base game because there's only base game stuff, so no, we won't do that. But we will do the test with the harvester. We'll see if we buy that and see if it works. Oh, I was going to say I've not bought the header yet. I haven't, but I have bought that one. Right, let's buy that because that's probably perfect. But this is a test, remember that. Yeah, this is me buying it because I think this can cope with a 12 metre. But it's if it will actually go on. Right. I mean, it doesn't prove it'll work, but if the smaller one of these works with the 8, I would not be surprised that this would work with the 12. I'd be surprised if it didn't, actually. Now, it's not been placed in a very good position. Perfect. Now then, I do think we need a header trailer. Now there is one. Oh yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm not going to try to run across country like I would have done many years ago. Yeah. What shall I? Truthfully, to begin with, because I do want to put a mod in. That's actually yes. We aren't wrecking crop or anything, so do you know something? We are going to do a runner. Don't tell anybody, but I have got the permission from the farmer who's just harvested field. I asked him if I could pop across to save a few bucks. Ha. Yeah, I even got it right. I'm not American and I'm calling it bucks. Ooh, no, I think we need to go this side. don't think. Ooh, that's if I can sneak through with a 12-metre header. I think I can. Yes. Just. Yeah. Smashing. I think that is a point. We have built this specially for this. Well, I'm quite happy with that. We've not lost a lot, really, and we've got a super duper header and a super duper, yeah, definitely far more than a beginning harvester. Yeah, yeah, we will buy just the 6-metre. We will do that because I would like to. There's a bit of tidy up work I would like to do, and it is only 8,000 anyway. In time, I would love to go for the bigger ones. I really would. I think this map would suit them. But this is for fine work. You're always going to need a 6-metre, so yeah, for doing like cutting field edges and things like that, there's a bit of work we need to be doing, a bit of tidy up work that I need. And I will do my homework on the Omatana open gardens to see what I'm doing wrong. But that is the end of another session, and for once, it's not an ultra long one. Oh, when is the rain coming? It is coming 12 o'clock. Right, it's turn time now. We're talking. Yes, we shall get that. The mowing done next time. Get that, yeah, get our silos going and get some of our business model started. Yeah, we've got our grass. I'm chuffed with that. I'm glad I thought of that, of putting the grass there so you can still charge across the field. Yeah, I've done that on my Western Wilds as well. I have exactly the same reasoning. So yeah, I'm also chuffed. I've always wanted to put a silo in the middle of the field, but this has given me that unique situation because we've got that path that runs all the way through. So we're not. It's sort of like having a little island in the middle of the field, which I'm quite pleased with because I've always wanted to see if that was effective or whether it was silly. I think it'll be quite effective. But we shall see. I always wanted to do the test, and we've now done it. So yes, we shall go and see. I will go and check the Omatana open gardens and see what's what. And next session we shall get this grass cut, and in the Hessian, I was doubting myself. I was looking at the big silo, thinking it's the Omatana fermenting silo because it looks similar from this distance, but it's not. No, it's my favourite silo, although I have got to be honest, I am fast liking the medieval granary type one that Omatana did because of its super duper ability to swallow up bales and turn them into loose. Yeah, it saves having like a loading of a feeding wagon and dropping bales in and then offloading them, so it's amazing. Right, yes, no more waffling from me. I am going to leave you in peace now. I hope you're going to continue on this journey with me. It's, I think I am. There's quite a lot I like about this. It's nice that I've finally had the opportunity to stick that. I've always wanted to do the islands, as I've just said, so I'm really looking forward to that. Next year we'll do that harvest with our new harvester, and we shall then cut the grass one time on that field, and then we shall replant it. I'm not sure what we're going to go with. I'm trying to think. We harvest in July. Oh, hang on, this could have. It can. Yes. Oh no. Most things are at the beginning of that. We can plant grass always. Alfalfa and clover. I may actually have to investigate all about that, and we can plant cotton in February. Yeah, I knew that. I would like to do a cotton harvest. I do like that. It's obviously, proper in the US of A, so I would like to do that. So yeah, I did both wheat and you probably did see that. I said I was going to do one wheat, one barley, and I thought, it doesn't matter. I'd got it on wheat already. It was because you've got to swap it over on 3, which I wish I had, because then I would have realised that one of them was on grass. So yes, it looks to me like we'll harvest and then replant straight away another wheat or barley. Or should we do that? No, let's go oats. Because that is true. If you're clever, you could plant oats, harvest oats, and then plant barley or wheat. So that is an idea going forwards. That'll be double the amount of straw on the fields. So there is the plan. That is what we're going to do. Yes, we should literally work on get our BGA working, because at the minute it's sitting idle with nothing to process. Yeah, and we'll get those gardens done. Hopefully next session I'm going to have done my homework. So I am going to say goodbye for now.